There was an outbreak of cerebrospinal meningitis. So cerebrospinal meningitis, or I would say CSM, is an inflammation and infection of the lining, the sheet covering the brain and the spinal cord. It was caused by a mixture of different bacteria, but predominantly by Neisseria meningitidis. This is divided into about 12 subtypes. However, there are 6 that are prone to causing epidemics, and within the African region, there's A, C, W, X, and Y. As a continent, Africa has what we call the meningitis belt. This is a large group of countries spanning from the west of Africa to the east of Africa that are prone to large epidemics of meningitis. In this present outbreak, the states of Zamfara, Sokoto, Kano, Kaduna, Kebbi, Niger, and Yobe were the most affected states in this present outbreak.
It keeps on spreading and it erupted. By first week of January 2017, the thing has reached what we call alert threshold.
So when we came in, we did a lot of training across the LGAs, and as a result of that, we were able to increase the number of spinal tap that was done to about 80%. So that's a huge increase. When the situation reached its peak, all local government in the state were affected.
We immediately start calling what we call Emergency Response Committee team, EPR, chaired by Honorable Commissioner Health. At the same time, there is the technical group, which is called Rapid Response Team.
We meet with them at least once in a day to review the situation, determine where we came from, where we are, and where we are going to.
Surveillance, foremost. Go and look, where is it happening? After we have got the cases, you have to take samples. You have to reach the diagnosis, isolate the organism like we did.
Perform
case management. The state government procured some drugs and they were distributed to the entire affected local governments. The case management continued. The government funded part of the treatment, most of the treatment, and partners also contributed. There was massive training done.
Sometimes you find 20, 30 patients admitted in a particular treatment center.
The campaign started with the first phase being in 2 wards of this LGA, in Badarawa and Shinkafi South. The second phase was in 1 ward of this LGA in Galadi ward. Now we are in the 3rd phase of the campaign of the outbreak response, and we are carrying out this in Jangero.
Then we have risk communication. Of course, we try to keep people informed of their risk and how to go about catching this condition. So we try to inform people on how to recognize these things quickly and report to the nearest treatment center as quickly as possible.
And there were 547 deaths from beginning to yesterday. The age group that is most affected were between 5 to 15 years of age.
Amma ni ma na ji bakin cikin gaddaran wannan ran da ni sami shi da wannan cutar. Da ban nahi asibiti da shi ba saboda ba iya gane wannan matsalar ci tare da shi ba. Saboda yaran ba laifi gaskiya. Na hagginin ya azaman sai dai yara suka idan man da shi bayan ya rasu.
Now of the 7,000 I was telling you, as of today, 6,519 were alive.
I didn't even know when they rushed me back to the hospital that night. So I was being told that I was unconscious throughout that night. So till the following morning, before they now rush me to FMC in Guzo.
I don't pray for anyone to experience it. It's been just too much.
But as I'm talking to you today, we have only 5 cases in the whole state. And WHO have been supporting this materially. They had also provided technical expertise.
I'm happy they are taking care of the AS, that's a disease now. Because if not, so many will have gone. I really appreciate WHO for everything.
One of the major lessons learned is the speediness of reporting. We would need to enhance our surveillance in the state so that we report when this epidemic starts early. Another, and I think one of the biggest lessons learned actually, is preparedness ahead of the epidemic season.